Good morning, good morning. Horrible Human Beings Show, the happy episode. And I was going to call it Michael B. Jordan and the Negro Vampire episode, but I'll say that for later because I'm going to go see that movie because we got to support Ryan Coogler. He really is out here doing it for creatives. And Michael B. Jordan too. So I'm going to hold off on the Michael B. Jordan and the Negro Vampire so I actually see it. But man, when you brush your hair backwards and you put the part in the side of your hair like you got, and the people who know, yeah, that's going right back to prohibition from 3 weeks ago. It's very rare you see that. But back to happiness. So, the closest you get to your birthday, you can tell you're getting old when you start thinking about birthdays past on a birthday coming up. That's when you realize you done covered a lot of ground. And a big part of it is judging the ground you covered. And then the bigger part is the ground that you think you got left. Because time starts getting real valuable when you realize you wasn't going to be young forever. And man, it's some people that, God bless them, they haven't made that realization yet. So, what they say? Ignorance is bliss a lot. But I was sitting there thinking, I was like, damn, I wish I had made this choice back then. I wish I had made this choice 2 weeks ago. I wish I had did this, and this, and sitting there thinking about what I could have done or what I most likely should have done, but didn't. Where it ultimately landed me, and the pivot point that I'm moving forward on that. But then I started thinking, how do you gauge happiness? I don't think it's not the square footage of a house or the make and model or how many cars I got or my checking account or savings account. I want to say it's not even the opportunities for my children, but I take that back and say maybe because that's something intangible that's not going to directly deal with me. So that's external. So I would say, yeah, I can gauge happiness by if I can provide them with opportunities so that their journey is a little more brighter and more informed than mine. So I'm sitting there thinking about everything that I could have did, all the mistakes and whatnot. And then it dawned on me, like I'm walking now and I was trying to jog and cut it up, but letting the air, breathing the air like this, the sun hitting you, looking up at the beautiful fields and all of that, and realizing I came a long way to be able to be up at 8:35, completely sober, completely open and feeling better than ever walking through these fields. And then I began to think, happiness is, you get happiness so much. And by you, I mean me specifically. I got a chance to wake up. Both my legs is working. My eyes is good. As far as I went to the doctor, my blood work, there's nothing pressing. It don't look like I have any type of unforeseen cancer right this minute. My children are fine. I started this year. I ended last year and started this year in the children's hospital with my daughter. She had to get a full blood transfusion. She ended up having a disease that 1 in 10,000 or 1 in 100,000. Either way, it's a horrible lottery to win. But she had that and it was touch and go. She has been, man, she got more energy now than she had before the disease. But that was eradicated. And then so when I start looking at it like that, I'm like, you get beautiful things to be happy for every day. And them things that you think will make you happy, is it that it's making you happy? Or is it really for somebody else's happiness or for somebody else's envy? It's like it's dynamics and levels deeper to it. But happiness It's just the wind blowing on me, seeing this beautiful, the field and all of that. That's what make me happy, what I realize. Being able to maybe have some time with my lady and go see Michael B. Jordan and Negro Vampires. I'm very happy about that. I'm happy for the accomplishments I did make and the things that I did do, and the creative spark that never left me, and the projects that I'm working to get out, because I realized that's how you live forever. You raise your children right, so they raise their children right, and the works that you put out into the world is forever. So all these videos, whether they ever get a million views or just 4 views, I know that it lives forever, and that one day my kids will be grown and their kids will be able to go look at daddy and look at granddaddy. Look what he was talking about then. But it make me think of this quote: if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. And when I think about what it means, earlier this week, my lady sent me a link. There was a woman from Spain. It was her husband, and her 3 children. She just turned 40, and her plan was to come to America and for her 40th birthday, and she brought her family. It was beautiful. They flew from Spain. They landed in I want to say LaGuardia in New York City. So the first day on her 40th birthday, the whole family went up in a helicopter for, I guess, to circle around New York City. And the helicopter went down and the entire family died. As she went to celebrate, she went halfway across the world to celebrate making it 40 years old. Not only would she wouldn't make it to 40 years old in one day, all of her family would die on that day with her. And beyond that being heartbreaking, but that's worse than heartbreaking, it made me think, yo, the time that you have, relish it and appreciate it and make the most of it, because the time that you think you have, but that's just it, you think that you have it. So, Horrible Human Beings, the happy episode. Be good, be safe.